morning, guys, from Tampa Bay. It is about 5:15, 5:30 in the a.m. Another sleepless night of insomnia. Any of you were dealing with that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Body is tired, mind is racing, so you know what? Might as well be productive. One of the new contributors to TwoWheelObsession, Renegade Biker 24, has been having issues getting his audio set up right. And at this point, he thinks he's got one or more bad SENA units, which, you know, if you've followed my journey through their equipment, certainly isn't out of the realm of possibility. But I want to do some testing. What he's using is this unit here, the SMH10, which is a very rock solid, very reliable, basic communication system that has a lot of really good features on it. And he's pairing that to the same 20S, the Bluetooth receiver for GoPro, and he's got a GoPro on it. And he's been going through a lot of trouble. Now, one interesting thing, and why I'm doing this particular video, is that he found a correlation, at least in his setup, to using the pairing between these two units and also having a pairing to his phone or not. Apparently, when he pairs to his phone also, he gets some very poor quality audio. And what I noticed was, on the last video he did when he was talking about that, I noticed a little bit of static and popping that I also experience between the two units. Now this one is on my wife's helmet. This is my helmet, and I use the 20S, and normally for all my motovlogging videos, I'm just, you know, riding alone, pairing between these two. But when the wife rides, she's also paired to me, and both of these simultaneously record to the GoPro. But between these two, and obviously hers through to the camera also, there is that popping type of random static. It's kind of hard to describe. If you've heard it in my videos, you know what I'm talking about. And of course, Renegade Biker 24 knows what I'm talking about. But I never get that in the 20S. So what I want to do is some tests here, and that's because I've never run without this phone being paired. And my wife has always had her phone paired to her unit. But right now there's no phone paired to her unit because she just got a replacement phone. And actually I did too. And it just kind of stirred my memory because I just had to pair my new phone here to this. I just got a replacement iPhone 6. And that was because of a microphone error. Note on that, if you watched my video on how to adjust the shift linkage, I apologized in the video for what I thought was wind noise. And I really thought it was wind noise until I tried another video. I thought, well, maybe my air conditioner was picking up or something. But no, it wasn't wind noise. The microphone on the camera had gone kaput, and it was pushing up the gain so much that the noise, the background microphone noise, sounded like wind. So it really was a bum camera. I finally got that taken care of. So this video I know is going to sound good. So anyway, what I'm going to do is test both units directly paired to the GP10, because I've never directly paired the SMH10 to the GP10. So I don't know if there's any difference between these two devices pairing as far as audio quality, static, interference, and then I'm also going to test both paired and unpaired to my phone. So that way we'll have a comprehensive test and see if there are any differences. I really don't think there should be. I think they both have the same audio quality, which honestly isn't excellent. It's good. It's good. It's not CD quality. It's not wired mic quality. It's certainly good enough, or I wouldn't be using it. But it's not great. It's not really good studio quality audio, even in the UHD voice mode, the ultra high definition voice mode. Frankly, the standard voice mode is absolute garbage. I mean, that's not usable. That's just trash. It sounds like a freaking kid's walkie-talkie toy, you know? But the UHD is good enough. So I want to see if there's a difference between the two directly paired, and then I'll go through all the other stuff with the phone or not, and see if I can get that popping, see if I can get that static. If I get that direct, I know that it's just a problem with the SMH10, because I never get that with the 20S. And I don't know any other motovloggers using the 20S that have gotten that. I've never heard that in any video except people with the SMH10, which not a lot of people are using with the GP10, because this is an older unit and these two came out about the same time. So typically motovloggers are using the 20S and GP10 combo, not the SMH10, because that was last generation, now 2 generations old. There's a new version of this out with the camera in it. Alright, so let's get testing and see what happens. Okay, this is a test of the 20S with the phone paired, UHD voice mode, mic check 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. This is a test of the 20S with the phone turned off, UHD voice mode, testing 1 2 3, mic check 1 2 3. This is a test of the recording through the 20S from the SMH10 with the phone paired. I'm going to get these confused, I know it. I'm trying to think about all the variables. Okay, so this is how the normal setup is, where I would be my wife talking to me, and my 20S unit is recording to the SENA GP10. Now what I'm going to do is pair my phone, instead of the 20S, to the SMH10 and see if that makes any difference. And then I'm going to test direct from the GP10 to the SMH10. Whee! You hear that noise? That's the static I was talking about. Nothing's going on. It's music proximity. This went away on its own. I really have no idea what causes that. We'll often get it when we're starting off somewhere, in the garage here, and it goes away. So I have yet to find an exact cause. You saw what I did here. Just kind of moved the helmet around and it stopped. Nothing bumped, nothing changed. I don't get it. Maybe just take some time for Bluetooth to clear out or something. It really only happens at the beginning of our videos for some reason. Alright, on with the testing. Okay, here's the same setup with the phone off, so there's no phone in the loop at all. I can hear the static. I can hear it through the speakers in my helmet. I'll walk back here a few feet. That's popping like crazy, like freaking popcorn, man. Don't get it. But it's really annoying, I'll tell you that much. Right here it stops. I don't know. I mean, it very well may be something in the garage. I've got my Horizon BIOS box above me. There's another one over on the wall. And now it just stops. It's almost like it starts at the beginning of, well, I can't even say comlink because I didn't shut these off or anything. I just paused the GoPro video. That doesn't have any effect on it. But anyway, we'll be able to get an audio quality difference with or without the phone at least. Now I'm going to go ahead and pair it directly to the SMH10. Okay, now this is the SMH10 working alone, paired to the GP10 with the phone, Bluetooth paired also. So this would be a direct comparison to the first segment of the 20S and the phone connected directly. So the 20S is completely off, out of the loop, just using the SMH10. Now I'm going to shut off the phone, Bluetooth again, and that will be strictly the GP10 to SMH10 with nothing else in the loop whatsoever. We'll see if anything changes, which I don't think it should. We'll see if it does. Never tried it. Okay, here we go, final test. This is the SMH10. No phone, no pairings with anything other than the GP10. So this is just straight audio, It doesn't get any simpler than this combination right here, and this is the best audio quality this combination is ever going to give you. So we'll see how it all turns out. Well, as a conclusion to this video, I now have a lot of data, and Renegade Biker 24, I can tell you with certainty what your problem is. The problem is the SMH10 is not fully compatible with the GP10. Here's the problem. These are the first two clips that I just showed you. These are with the 20S. You can see the audio waveforms, nice normal levels, and they sound great. This is the audio level of the SMH10. You can see it's a fraction of the volume. And this is exactly how the 20S was before they fixed the problem back in, I want to say, July or August. And as a result, you get very, very low and low quality audio. So even if you boost this and you raise your gain, or if your program does it automatically for you, it raises all the noise too. So you get all that static and everything with it, and it sounds like crap. So that's a problem. Basically, you need a 20S or the new Prism, which is, or not the Prism, the, what is it, the 20C, the 20S with the camera built in. Either one of those units works with the GP10, but the older generation SMH10 does not. I mean, you get audio, but it sounds like crap. It's very, very low. And I know exactly what it sounds like because I went through the first month or so doing these two videos with this combination, and it sucked. So unless they fix the firmware for the SMH10 to boost this audio level, which they did with the 20S specifically, you're never going to have a great audio combination. So there's your answer, and there's the answer to anybody else that's been trying to get really good audio with the combination of the SMH10 and a GP10. You need to get a 20S. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the site. We'll see you next time.